Hey YouTube, no guitar. So Guitar Safari, Block Air Boot Sale Booty, I believe. The only reason I'm doing this video is because last time I did one called Boot Sale Booty, everyone was like, I got hundreds of views, so there we go. So there was some guitars. Jen bought me a jumper. I can't remember what make it was. A hoodie, good. It's oh, I can't remember. So it's Under Armour. Never heard it. Red jumper. So could go to my other red jumper. That's what it fits. I haven't tried it. Yep, I suppose it means that when I'm wearing my Fender jumper, I've got a spare, so I can always have a red hoodie. Yep. Fair enough. Okay, so I didn't buy nothing. So okay, well, Bounty bars, they don't really count in a cream egg. Yeah, so I got some CDs for the car. So I bought CDs a couple of weeks ago and I looked out a couple. So these, the woman wanted £2 for 10. Couldn't find 10, but Ultimate Bee Gees double album, which I was listening to in the car on the way home, and let's go for starting in the car with You Should Be Dancing, Staying Alive, Jive Talking, Nights on Broadway, and Tragedy and Night Fever in a winner. So I've not got any further than that, but Bee Gees Greatest Hits for the car, okay. Queen Greatest Hits 2, I've got a horrible feeling I've got Queen Greatest Hits 1 and 2 on CD. I've got it on record, I don't think I've got them on CD. No, so Queen Greatest Hits 2, Queen Greatest Hits 1. I mean, how can you not have these at a party? This was the one that I saw first. Hot Rocks. Remember Hot Rocks? This is the Stones album I would tell everyone to have. Have that, and then have some other albums. This is all the singles and stuff. I remember this being... People just... No one could afford to have this. You know, a double CD used to be 30 odd quid. So it'd be 30 quid for Hot Rocks. I had the cassette. Well, both the back and the front are burst. But this is total awesome all the way through, apart from it's got Midnight Rambler on it. The live version from Get Your Yayas Out, which is shit. And then it's a wee bit strange the way it's got Brown Sugar and Wild Horses on it, because there was some... Even though they're on Rolling Stones records, this is all the Decca stuff. Apart from Brown Sugar and Wild Horses, which I don't really know why is on this. Yeah, so basically I saw that and thought, oh, Hot Rocks. And when she said £2, I was like, oh, I'll just pay £2 for 10. I was like, oh, okay, I'll try and find some more things. I did give her £1.50 and I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I remember that being current. 93, so I probably 94, I remember that actually being the Stones' greatest hits. It's a really strange one. I didn't even look to see what was on it. Start Me Up, Brown Sugar, Harlem Shuffle, It's Only Rock and Roll, Mixed Emotions, Angie, Tumble and Drive, Fool to Cry, Rockin' a Hard Place, Miss You, Hot Stuff, Emotional Rescue, Respectful, Beast of Burden, Waiting on a Friend, Wild Horses, Bitch, Under Cover of the Night. Well, it's an interesting one. I remember thinking, how can that be a Stones' greatest hits when I only know 2 of the songs on it, but it's obviously after Steel Wheels, and what's that? Oh god, Orchestral Movers, the best of all Orchestral Movers in the Dark. I was struggling. I was like, I wanted to give the women £2. I just couldn't find any more. So there you go, £1.40 I gave her for, you know, what would have been a £70. I remember my pal Robert. He got a grant when he was at uni, and he didn't get a pile of CDs. He spent like £100 and didn't get a pile of CDs that big. So they're all just going in the car, but excellent. Happy with them. Also, I looked, there was a guy selling records and there were £2 each, and I looked at the box and I thought, you know, I looked through the first half dozen and it was like, you know, Sound of Music, classical music, Cliff Richard albums like that. Not my thing. And then Jen's like, oh no, I'm going to have a look in there, and she sometimes managed to find better ones. So I got some actual vinyl. I've not bought vinyl for ages, and it's all interesting stuff. Look, isn't that nice? I am assuming that this is the maybe their first album. Hang on, Dream recorded. Oh, it's live. Oh no, the second side's live. So it's like a half live. I don't know this one, but if I fell for it for a wee bit, 'cause it's on immediate. Doesn't look to be in too bad condition either. So this is what I used to pay for records. £1, £2. These would have been that would have been a pound bin 20 years ago. But I mean, I would have bought that in a pound bin. It doesn't actually. It doesn't have America on it, does it? I don't think I've got that in vinyl. Hang on to a Dream, Diary of an Empty Day, for example. Rondo 69. Don't know. The Nice. Beggar's Opera. I like the artwork. I don't know it. I know that if these are on a... They're definitely... Oh, it's all ripped. Is it a gatefold? It is a gatefold. Okay. Well, ideally that wouldn't have been... The hell am I looking at here? Vertical Records. No, this is a Sabbath. It's 1970. I read it. I checked. All right, so it must be a fold out. Jesus, the Sabbath type record. Right, okay. That was why it was in that bag. Yeah. So, Beggar's Opera. Who I don't really know who they are. I think I might have been getting them mixed up. Is that it? No, I think I might have been thinking of Gentle Giant. I don't know who Beggar's Opera are. £2 though. And I do quite like the 6-way fold out sleeve. Assuming it's meant to just... Like that, like that. Like that. Aye, there you go. Maybe some strategic sellotaping involved to get that back up and working. And I'll need to get a paper sleeve for the vinyl. Only 3 songs on a side though. 4 songs on that side. So I'm thinking Vertical Records, 1970, I'm sure I read somewhere. MacArthur Park rings a bell. I don't know what that is. I think this might be one of these bands that was maybe bigger in America than they were over here. 1972. So there you go, this is Beggar's Opera Pathfinder, it's called. So if that'd be interesting. Who are Savoy Brown? Again, these are like records. Does it have the proper inner sleeve? It does not. I suppose you can sometimes tell how good these albums actually are by how well played they are. Again, it's the old Decca. This one's 1970. So I don't really know who. Again, I'm not 100% sure who Savoy Brown are, but Needle in the Spoon, Master Hair, Chris Yolden, Kim Simmons, Lonesome Dave, John Roger. I don't know who any of these people are. But this is how I used to find new music, looking through record shops and buying things like that. Cover is awesome. Oh right, yeah, totally. Had to. About the time I bought a Rory Gallagher album, people keep saying I look like him. I've got the same haircut basically, but I don't recognise this one, so I'll be really disappointed if I've. Oh shit! I kind of recognise the back cover. I think I'm. Don't know, but I do like Rory Gallagher. I had a couple of his records. I loved the Taste at the Isle of, they were on the Isle of Wight festival. In fact, I saw that record as well. I should have bought it. Damn it, they're only £2. And I think in the day of records, £2's not bad. Jen's daughter's boyfriend was all chuffed. I met him a couple of weeks ago. And he's like, I got Supertramp Breakfast America for only £4. No way. And it's like pure. I'm sorry, but Supertramp Breakfast in America was not a record shop find. It was a charity shop 50 pencer. Always saw Supertramp Breakfast in America. I mean, it's great. Yeah, I'm not knocking it. It's brilliant. Yeah, so Juice. Year. '71. Got to be good. This must be one of his early ones, because I'm pretty sure the Isle of Wight Festival was 1970 and he was still in taste. And the last one, oh, Buffalo Springfield album. You'd ever see Buffalo Springfield albums? It's got a sticker of a, what the hell? What the hell? I don't know what these are. The ones you can stick on. I don't know. They're going in the bin anyway. These are not stickers. They're those peely off things you might put on glass. Wherever they're from. I quite like that planet. I'll maybe use that. Put that planet somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. So a Buffalo Springfield album, and you don't see many of them. What's it called? Last Time Around. One be thinking that's the last. Like, I think Neil's maybe a wee bit pissed off and wanting to leave now. By this point. Last Time Around. On the way home, sorry to wait, pretty girl before he's gone through case okay there. I'm a child. Ah, yeah, I'm a child. I think that's on Harvest. That's the only one I know. I think that's a Neil Young song, yeah. Stephen Stills one. On the Way Home. I might know that one as well. So it's interesting to me. I think that's why I bought it. Record label, like it. This is a pure heavy duty vinyl. This one. This is one of your 180 gram bastards. I'm going to say it must be. Is it the 60s, 70s, 1970, 69. There you go. So quite a wee smorgasbord of records. I always like it when you get like a good. I mean, they're not. None of them are in pure perfect condition. But let's be honest, I just don't really know any. I've got the greatest hits. Buffalo Springfield, for what it's worth, the greatest hits. Do I have that? Maybe I just used to have that seed. Maybe I don't have any Buffalo Springfield at all. Buffalo Springfield is Neil Young and Stephen Stills, by the way. That was what they were in before they became Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. Yeah, so not a complete failure, but the guitars I saw, there was a few. There was a guy selling. Jen was up here. No, that'd be too expensive. And it was like 2 guitars and cases at the boot sale. One was a brand new 12-stringer by some maker I'd never heard of, and one of them was like a kind of like a Gretsch White Falcon type thing, whatever you call those guitars. You know, sort of like that thick, cutaway, possibly in a Bigsby humbucker F-holes type thing. And it was a Richmond, some crap make. I was like, how much do you want for this? It's like 200 quid. I was expecting 40 to haggle them down to 30, so I was like, I didn't buy that. What else this year? I saw a Sea Giant Strat for a tenner, so you can pick up boot sale guitars for a tenner. It just didn't. I don't need another City Strat lying about. If it'd been a Telly, I would obviously have bought it. But just cheap Strats. There's too many kicking about here. This jumper's actually very warm. Whoever Armour is. What else was there? Not really anything very interesting. Went to the Buckhairn. I didn't meet up with my pal Alex either, sorry. Alex, if you're watching this, I ended up meeting Jen there, and then she was like, oh, let's go to Paul Magee, so I just followed her, and then ended up going to the Barras. I think I missed Alex. I bought a Yamaha off him. Not giving him money yet for it, but I'll go and see him. Probably going back to bed, to be honest. I just basically didn't go to bed last night. Well, I went to bed and it was like, couldn't get to sleep. Then it was like 3 o'clock and I thought, oh, can I get up in 2.5 hours to go to Thingy? So I ended up watching June, and it kept me awake. I managed to stay awake, and then basically just got light and I got up and went, so I've not had any sleep. So I'm going to go to bed just now, and I will be awake for the live stream at 8 o'clock. Fingers crossed. It would be nice if I'd had another guitar to play, but well, no, it's like I'm not just buying anything now. It's like there was a time when I put a guitar for a tenner, geez that, I know I can fix it and sell it for 50 quid. Yes, but sometimes when you get to like the wee Encore Strat I got a couple of weeks ago, that's going to be not that much work to make it into actually really quite a good guitar. Whereas with your C Giants and your Behringer and your, you know, the cheap, the wood that's kind of powdery necks on them, you can make them play okay. But it's a great thing if you're wanting to have a wee shot at, you know, setting up your guitar. So it's like, you know, I've got my American Fender. You understand not wanting to go in there with a truss rod and adjusting everything in case you break it. Pick up one of these guitars for a tenner and see what you can make it do. Just a bit of time involved. I mean, I could make it play amazing. The problem is, although it sounds stupid, I can make it play brilliant, but nobody's going to want to buy it because they're going to go, it's a C Giant. I see them for £30. Yeah. £40, yeah. These are the guitars, most of the guitars you see for 30 or 40 quid need work done on them. It might not be particularly difficult work, but not some, unless you're that way inclined to actually know what it is you're looking at. I mean, that's how I started, just buying, you know, a guitar for a tenner and then making it work. But you've got, and just going, you know, hammer and tongs at it. To be honest, I was thinking about it, I should probably have bought that Strat, because for a tenner, that got me a scratch plate, pickups, a bridge, tuners, screws, a jack socket, and strap buttons, all of which I don't have any of. So, but then I would just be left with a body, and a guitarist would just give the body to Jen, and the neck, put it on something. I could probably, maybe I put it on that white strap. I'm having a wee idea. I feel you think of this. So this is the Honor I bought at the same time as the Terada. So it's not a Hondo, it's a Honor, yeah, made in Japan, but the truss rod's going on it. I was looking through the stuff I've got lying about. What about a Telecaster neck on a Strat? Not quite the right shape. I wonder if I can maybe, see, I don't find the shape of the CSL offensive. Even though it's not a proper Fender either, but that looks fine. That looks wonky. Maybe have to reshape it a wee bit, but even then, it's basically, the thing is, if I don't do anything with this guitar, it'll just sit there. Whereas somebody will want a white Hendrixy, what do you call it, Julie John Roth guitar. The Telecaster, it's not just a Telecaster headstock, it's a Telecaster neck, so it's quite a different feeling. Then the thought is, do I put like a Telecaster bridge, do I put tele pickups in it to make it like one of your Pond series, whatever you call them? They never made this Strato teles. I could probably actually put, I wonder if I could put a Telecaster bridge on it, make it float. That would be quite interesting. I wonder if can I get a Telecaster bridge with the bridge pickup in it? Oh no, do I put the Telecaster bridge and keep the original pickup in it? Don't know. It's Japanese. When I saw this, I thought, oh, it's the same as the Tempest. It's not the same as the Tempest. There's obviously different stages. The same with like people always talk about the Squier JV guitars. Some of them were amazing, or just as good as Fenders, but the thing was, there was like one that was like £900, one was £600, one was £300, or the equivalent of these days. So they're all the JV series. Oh, the JV's got the American pickups. Yeah, the expensive one does. The one in the middle doesn't, and the one at the bottom doesn't. So it's like all JVs now are worth hundreds of money, even though when I first saw them, it was only certain ones were worth a lot of money. So I think you just get the same as anything. Anyone that makes anything, you could basically get different versions from the same factory. Made in Japan, yes, but plywood body, steel bridge instead of. I mean, it doesn't have the. I won't have the Alnico. In fact, I've not even been in it. It doesn't have the. Well, I doubt very much it's got the Alnico pickups. I don't know if I can live with that Telecaster neck shape. Thing is, it's one of those ones that if I do put a nice neck on it, am I going to get my money back? You know, it's like, it's one of those things that, and doing all that stuff to, is it going to make it any more sellable? Do I just stick a neck on it, quick as I can? You know, obviously set it up, make it play well, and then just sell it. I don't want to probably pay £100 for it. Yeah, so I mean, that's what I was going to do this afternoon, but the plan was I was going to sleep last night. So I'm off for a wee kip, and I shall see you at 8 o'clock tonight.